Welcome to TechbrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn about AzCopy utility. So AzCopy can be very helpful when you need to upload or download files between your Azure Blob Storage and your computer, so that your computer can be on premises or it can be on Azure VM. So often we need to upload tons of files from our computer and to the blob storage, or sometime we have to download those files. So AzCopy can help us that. Also AzCopy can be used to copy the files between the blob storage as well. So if you have two containers, you can copy them, between from one container to another container and all that. So this can be used as well. Once you learn the basics of it, you should be able to use in different scenario. So here what we are going to learn now, how to create the container by using AzCopy, how to get the list of the files by using AzCopy, what files are available on the blob storage. Then we are going to learn how to copy single file from our computer to the blob storage, and then we will do more files, and then we'll go towards the folders, and at the end we'll download those files what we have uploaded to the container on the blob storage to our local computer as well. So let's go ahead and take a look. So first of all, I have created some notes here, and you need this AzCopy utility. So how you are going to get that? This is on Microsoft available. I'm going to put the link in the description. So you will just copy this link, and then you go right here and then paste it. Once you paste it, it's going to show you a download link for 4 of different types. So it's in Windows 2016 bit, 64 bit, Windows 32 bit, and Linux, and Mac as well. So check the operating system or your Windows, whatever the Windows you have, and then you can work through that one. So if you click right there, you can go to your system, and then you should be able to see that information right there. So see 64-bit information right there. So now what we know that we have a 64-bit Windows, and what we are going to do, we are going to click right here, Windows 64-bit, and download. It's going to download, and then we will go to our download folder, and in the download folder we are going to unzip this one. So we can extract all here, and once we extract, it's going to show us that azcopy.exe file. So see right there, that's a folder right there, and then it has azcopy.exe and notice.txt. So I'm going to just leave this folder open for now, and this is the utility we have to start. From here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys to my portal, and that's where we are going to create a blob storage. We can work with the existing blob storage if we want, but I'm going to create a new one so you can see from starting. Now here is my blob storage. Hit create button, and I'm going to call this one TB. This is the resource group, and let's call this one TB storage, and let's call it the TB storage test. TB storage already exists, but test should not be storage test, maybe 2 or 1. Okay, so this storage is available, and we should be fine here, and we are going to go ahead and create, and now we are going to hit create button quickly once it's validate, and our storage name is TB storage test 1. Our resource is ready. Let's go to the resource, and here our this is the name of our storage, and what we need beside our storage name, we need this access key. So we need a shared access signature from here. So here what you can do, you can provide all those permissions of what type of blob, file, queue, table. So this is all I'm allowing it. Also I'm going to go ahead and check on services and container and object. You can also if you want to give less permissions for this shared access signature you want to create here, you can always say don't let me add or delete or write or read, so you can do all different type of things here. In my case, I'm going to just click on everything, so I need all the permissions because I'm going to download and upload files, get the list of the files as well. Also, you can share start and expire date. So the permissions what we are creating here, that can be between the time schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and change to next day. Just for 1 day I'm going to have it, and also allow IPA access. If you want to just provide the access to from some IPs, you can put a list right here, but I'm going to be okay. I'm going to just leave as it is. Now allowed protocols, you can do HTTP only or HTTPS and HTTP together. So it depends. In my case, I'm going to just leave this HTTPS only, and we are good. We generate SSAS and connection string. Now this connection string is created, and also this SAS token is created. The shared access signature token is right here. So I need these two things to work with my blob storage. So I'm going to go back here. Just here we will go to the storage and click right there. That's our storage. So I can keep showing you on this part. So as of now, we have we have no containers here. So first of all, we are going to create our container. And to create a container, what we need, this is the command what we are going to use. From the AzCopy, we will say AzCopy make and then provide our storage account and / container name here, and then we will provide our SAS token. So this is something going to be like this. So I already have this example. I'm going to copy and just paste it here so you can work with. So here is our storage name, right? So Tech Brothers Storage. So we go back, and our storage name is the TB Storage 1. So I'm going to change that here, and now it becomes TB storage. So https / TB storage .blob.co.windows. So this is the only part you need to change with your storage. Then you're good here, and here is the name of the container. So in this case, let's say if I want to have a different container name, I can do that. So input is fine for us because we don't have input container here. So we'll just create input container. And then next, what we have here, we have to provide that SAS token. So I'm gonna delete it. See right here, that's the example. So container name and then a question mark and then your SAS token. So I'm gonna delete this whole thing at the end and then just replace with my current token. So you see right there, go back here, and we had this token. So I'm gonna copy this token and now go back to my editor and paste it here. So you see that I'm not putting / or anything. I'm just whatever the token is, I'm going to just paste as it is, and that comes with the starting question mark, and then that's how the token is. Now this is ready, and you see that it says AzCopy make. So it means I'm creating a container with the name input, and this is my storage where I would like to create that container. So that's going to work just fine. Now how we open the AzCopy, that's another thing. So we are right here, and that's where we need to go in our CMD. So I'm going to click a CMD here, and in the CMD I'm going to do CD and then paste this path. So once I do that, it's showing me this. I can do ls and it's or dir, and it's going to show me you have azcopy.exe here and notice see right there. So these are two there. So this is good, and now I'm all set to start with the working. So I'm going to just make this a little bit bigger and see if that's helpful. Now we go back to our editor. The first thing what we want to do, we want to create our container. So az make that will make a container, and then we already talked about this the storage, and then you have SAS token at the end, and here is your container name. Now we go back to the command line, right click, and here it pasted, and now our resource is created successfully. Now we go back to our portal, and here we are going to take a look. So if I refresh, I should see input container. So that's what it is right there. So input container does not have any files as of now. Now here is my other folder on my local machine, and it has some files. So it has 4 CSV files and 2 folders. Let's start with one file at a time. So maybe we want to just load a parent.csv file. So what we are going to do here, we are going to go back to our editor, and here is the example. As of now, there is no really list. If you want to go get the list of the files, I will run the list later. So what you're going to say is the list that's going to get you the list of the files. But as of now, there is no list, so we are good here, and I will run at the end to show you that. Now the second part, copy a file from a local computer to the blob storage by using AzCopy. So the example is going to be like your container name and then / your file name. So we are going to do the same as we have already changed here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the same link and just paste it here. So instead of this, I'm going to replace with this. And now think about that. I have input container, and here I have to say copy, and then I have to provide my source file path. So here is my source file path. I'm going to go right there, and then I'm going to paste and parent.csv. So let me go to editor back, and here I'm going to paste this. So you are telling which source, and then you also parent.csv. So you are going to say AzCopy, and then next your source file path. So this is a file that is coming from your local computer or your Azure VM or whatever. And then you have the rest of that is your storage. Then you have the container name right here where you would like to upload, and then you have a SAS token at the end. So I'm going to copy this statement, and then we are going to execute. So now folder will be proceeding, and you can see that transfer 1 completed, and we can go back and take a look here. So we can refresh our input container, and you can see that parent file is there. If I click edit, I will be able to see the data. Now if we would like to copy all the files, so it's very easy. We will make some small changes to the same command, and here I'm going to copy, just paste. So let's say if you want to do all the files, right? So you can do something like that. So you will say folder pack / asterisk. So you can make all selection. Let's say you want to start all the files starting with the T, or you want to just load all CSV files or all that. You can use that here. If I will do asterisk, it means I want to load all the files. And here that should do it. And let's do take that. So AzCopy, and the path of your folder right there / your asterisk, that means all the files from this folder upload. And then your storage HTTPS, your storage comes here, and then you have your input container where you would like to upload the files, and SAS token. So we learned the first copy statement, and we are just making adjustments how we can load multiple files and all that. So let's go back here in the command, and I'm gonna go scroll further, and now it's loading 4 files because I have 4 files there. Remember, this is my folder, and I have these 4 files. If you notice that there was one file already there on the storage, it is overwritten by the command. Now let's go back to our container, and here we can see that those files has been uploaded. So if I want to see the data in let's say out.csv, so you can see that I can see the data right there. So these files are uploaded, and now let's go to the next level. If you notice, I have some folders here too, but those folders are not uploaded. Now if I want to do upload the folders, and also the folders have the files, how about that? That's easy too. So we are going to go back here in our editor, and if you notice here, I'm going to copy the same statement here, and in this case I just replacing my old testing or demo that I did. So here what we did, folder path / everything, right? So you're going to do the same thing, but you at the end you will say recursive. So once you do that, it means it's gonna load everything at the end. So you will say, here is our command. So I'm gonna go all the way here, and then you will use this -- recursive. Okay, so now it will be able to load all the files and folder because we have told recursive, and that should do it. Let's go back here, and now we are gonna go ahead and paste it here and run, and now you can see that it's in 11 total. So 11 means what it is going through. So 2 folders, 4 files. So inside each folder you can see that I have 4 files in this folder, and I have 3 in this one. So total 7 plus these 4s, so total 11 files will be uploaded. Let's go to our container here and go to input container, and here you can see that all those 4 files and also 2 folder has been uploaded. So now we can check on those guys, and we can see that the files inside those containers are also available there. So I can go back to input and see right there, this is our second folder, and these are the files. Looks great. So this is very easy to upload the files and subfolders and all that from a folder. Now let's take this one to the next level. One of the thing I was showing you, also you can get the list of these files. So how you are going to do that? We are going to go back here to our first query and take this one where we made the our use the same query, but I'm going to just change it to the list. So here, so you will say list, or you can say ls. So it is your blob storage, and then your container name here, and then SAS token at the end. So very easy. Copy, and now you go back here in the command line and just write, and it is getting us all those files available. If you notice that here you have file names, and then you have folder / file name. So it is going to get us a list of all those files if they are in the parent or child folders as well. So at the end you are going to get complete fully path for those files. Now that looks great, and this is very helpful, and you can see the size in KB or bytes. Now let's go to the next level, and we have done a lot of experiments. Here we have also copied all the files, subfiles, and all that. Now we are going to go other way around. Let's say we want to download file from container to the folder. So that's easy. We are just going to flip the path. So between starting where we were saying in this case, if you say copy from here to your blob, you will be saying copy from the blob to the container to the local. So that's going to be just easy. What I'm going to do here, first of all, I'm going to delete everything from this folder. So that's my local folder. So think about that. I need to download this file called parent.csv from the blob storage. Now I will go back to editor, and here what I'm going to do, I am going to go to the very first command. So where we said that copy single file. So see right here, that's what we use, copy single file. I'm going to copy the same script here, and then now download file from container. So it will come something like that. You will say AzCopy, and your container path first, and then your destination. So and your local folder destination. That's what you need to provide. So here I'm going to just delete this part and then replace with my, and if you notice here, I'm just going to cut this part, okay? And once I cut it, so I'm telling you this is my source now. And in the source, if you guys remember, I have input container, and input container contain those files of parent.csv. So I'm going to go back here and just put / here and say parent.csv. Now I'm telling you from read this file and make a copy, and this is at the end I will come here and just paste my folder path where I would like to paste. So I don't have to provide the file name here. I can simply leave to the folder. So I just put in this folder. Now what we are going to do, we are going to copy. So it's going to copy single file for us. Now I go back here, paste. Sorry, I believe I need to copy this. Okay, copy, go to CMD, paste, and it's downloading one file for me. So you can see that the one file has been transferred successfully. Let's go to the folder and see here is the parent file. I can go edit and see the data there. Now if I would like to download all the files, not a big deal, same script, just we will make some small changes. So here I just copied this command what we use for one file, and instead of providing a name of the file, here I'm gonna go with the asterisk. So once I do the asterisk, it's gonna go ahead and get me all those files. So now we go copy this entire thing. So it's starting from let me go all the way. So the starting is our blob storage path, and then finishing our destination is our local folder. So we go back here in this CMD, and I'm gonna paste right there and hit enter. So now it's getting 4 files. If you see that it has the blob storage also have these folders, but it did not consider because we are just saying that input backslash just asterisk. That means we are getting only the files available on the root level of this container. So let's go and take a look here, and here are our those files. It has the data. If I want to check that, I can simply just click right there and check the data. Now if I would like to download the files and folders and everything in those folders as possible as well, to download those folders with files, I just have to say recursive at the end of this statement. So I provided the path. So here I'm not gonna do anything like this. Asterisk is fine, and then I'm gonna do recursive. So it means all the folders as well and subfolders and everything from that container. I'm gonna copy this, and now I go back here. I can delete everything from here. It will be overwritten anyways if I don't delete. Now let's go ahead and just execute this statement, and now it's bringing us 11 files. So it is bringing files from the folders as well. So I'm going to go down here, and this is the path where I provided for download. So here you can see that it brought all the files and folders, and these folders had the files, so it also brought those. So if you notice that it's very powerful, and the script is very clear and easy and simple. So you are gonna have just let me give you at the end just one hint. So you are gonna say AzCopy, and then copy, and here your source from which you want to read, and then here is you're going to be destination. So very easy. Now the source can be, let's say in this case we've been actually providing the source all these storage, right? And destinations were our on-premises folder, and the other way around as well. We did the testing at first where we loaded the data to the blob storage. So now let's do final one more test here, and then we are done. So as I was saying that you can also copy the files and a folder between the containers as well. So I'm going to go ahead and create another container, and let's call this output container. Now this output container is created, and now we want to, let's say, copy all these files from input to the output container. That's possible. So we are going to go right there, and we are going to copy this statement, and once we copy, I'm just going to paste right here. And now you see that I want to copy everything from the input to the output. So I'm going to just copy this entire thing again, and change the folder, just the container name. So I'm going to copy this part, and instead of my local folder here, I can do recursive if I want, but it's okay. Here so my source is also the blob storage, my destination is also the blob storage, but container name is a different output, and I can delete this. So here if you notice, so this is my starting. So I'm saying that AzCopy, copy from my input container everything, and then copy to the output container. So, and the rest of the SASS token is everything same because we have the same blob storage. So that's fine. So now I'm going to just copy this entire thing, and we should paste it in the command line here and hit enter. Now 4 files are copied. So let's go to the blob storage here, and now you can go to the output, and there are 4 files. If you notice that we did not use recursive at the end, that's why the subfolders were not copied. I'm going to leave everything here, and then go back to my command again, and I'm going to hit up arrow and say recursive. Okay, this time it should get all those 11 files for us, and those 11 files are also inside those folders. So I'm going to refresh my output container, and now you can see that I have a folder 1 and folder 2. Folder 1 has 4 files as well, and the other one has the 3 files. So see right there, output container. Inside the output container I have the folders and files. So here what you learn, so AzCopy, you are running from your local computers or from your Azure VM, and copying the file between your on-premises server to the blob storage, or even you are copying file from your one blob storage container to another one. That's possible. So this is very powerful utility, and I hope you will learn something out of it and use it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put all these examples as it is, so you can use them. So you see that here is a TechbrothersIT storage. Your storage will be changed, and here is my input container or output container that you will change. So I will leave as it is. It will be easy to see how it work, and you can just copy paste and start working on things. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.